Peace and great health. This is the Counting Over L. That's L. Bailey Bay. How y'all doing today? Yo, this is Friday. This is December 17th, 2021. 2021 is about to be over. Real quick. So, what I want to talk about today, I want to get a little personal. Y'all got to get to know me. For me to resonate with the world, I got to be me. I can't front. I can't lie about it. I've never been that type of person. I love authenticity, you know what I'm saying? Or original, the source of it all. I don't like fake things. I like the real. I'm turned on by the real. And I want to talk to you about something I have battled with a great part of my life. And it's called insecurity. Today, you know, in the manosphere, in the red pill community, the woke community, we have a lot of bravado out here. It comes from both sides. It comes from both sides. And it's not designated to just the men or just the women. No. It's both. And I know so much about insecurity. I could write a whole lot of books on them, and I actually did. There was poetry, you know, growing up. I wrote a lot of poetry. It was the only thing I could do where I couldn't be judged, if that makes any sense, you know. And I went in. I'm 46 years old. Just turned 46 last month. Scorpios in the mother freaking house. And I've been through a lot in the last 2 years. Lost my father last year. I basically lost my family. That's a whole nother story. But I understand security on a whole nother level. When I was a little boy, a little pup, my mother and father separated. They stayed married, but they separated. I came from a two-parent home. They separated the day before I started kindergarten. And literally the day before I started school. And it rocked my world. It rocked my world. It took till I got to like my 20s to really, I was in college. It took a while for me to even understand what that did to me as a young man. It took my confidence away. And I have my father there. It made me very what you call timid, TIMID. Kind of scary. Because now I'm in the house with my mother, my sister, my grandmother. I had to be the man in the house. And I was expected to be. To be honest with you, I was expected to be the man in the house. And I was 5 years old. And I had to use my brain. I imagine so much as a young man. But it developed me to be very, very insecure because I knew to be a man, you needed a lot at a very young age. I was 5, 6. In the first grade, my grandmother, you can't do this now. This is illegal now. But once upon a time, you could start, proprietorships out of your home. You got your kitchen salons, your barber shops in the house. You can do a lot. Make your home a business. We know that now, but being taught that business and how to make a living for yourself, not based on getting a job but creating one for yourself, creating opportunities for yourself. I mean, I was taught this since I was 6 years old. You know, we had to, and I mean had to, make money for the family. From time I was in the first grade till the time my grandmother passed away, I was in the ninth grade. I was 15. And we sold stuff out of the house. We sold chips. We made what you call ices. Y'all might call them Italian ices or whatever, but we would, take Kool-Aid, put them in a styrofoam cup, freeze them, and sell them. Buy canned sodas, things of that nature. I go to school back in the day, you sell candy, your chocolate bar, who had them Reese cups and them Snickers, all that. We didn't sell that, but like that, out of the home. Can't even do something like that. You get robbed now, all kind of stuff, IRS, whatever. What I'm making is, I've always had battles with insecurity my entire life because I watched everything. I watched everybody. I studied people. I studied my whole family. I studied happiness. What made these people happy? Because I heard a lot of unhappiness. When people's personal lives, like, I wish I would have did this. I wish I would have did that. If I just would have stayed in school. I used to hear this all the time. So I really said, like, I'm going to perfect all these imperfections. It was my goal was to get to the dream. Like, whatever you want to do in life, I wanted to do whatever's in my heart to do, and I wanted to do a lot. Some people just want to do one thing. I was never that type of person. I smoke cigarettes. I'm sorry. For anyone out there that has lost one loved ones to cancer, it's like, peace and love. You know what I'm saying? I mean no disrespect. I just got to be me. I can't do this if I don't be me. And a lot of people say, well, you supposed to be a minister. You a Muslim. You're not supposed, like, look. I know what I is. I know what I ain't. I was raised a Christian. Christians can't talk shit. Can't say anything. Can't pass no judgment on anyone. Right? Because you can't. I mean, we think the Crusades was to what? Who led that missionary charge? So pass no judgment. Pass no judgment. Just being real. I started smoking when I was in college, to be honest with you. But insecurity has always been a battle. Going into relationships, men and women. In a relationship I had when I was younger, like, I would self-destruct them damn things because I never felt whole with a woman. I always felt like I needed something. I lacked something. I wasn't whatever. It wasn't, I came up in the 80s where the 80s light skin was in. Dark skin was not in the 80s. So you was dark skin. That's why I love Wesley Snipes and Denzel Washington, because he was in Morris Chestnut, because at a young age, dark skins was not on the screen like that. You had your, they was spotty. That's why you loved your Theos and Michael Jamal Warners, and it was your Kadeem Hardisons on Different World. You love these men, as a black man, a Blackamoor man, with chocolate skin, because you just want to see these images of you somewhere in the world. So, coming up, when I came up, born in 1975, I was born before hip hop was even existed. So you went through these insecurities, wanting to be what is liked. And that is really what the manosphere is about. Trying to figure out what the hell these women like. And as a man, it ain't really about what they like. Are you trying to be what they like? You have to go out there and basically scavenger hunt to see what likes you. Now you can build yourself up in all kinds of ways. I have a million interests. Like right now, I have 5 channels on YouTube. Let's speak them out. More Music, MUSIQUE, More MOOR, More Music. We have the MOORVUE podcast. We have More No, KNOW. We have More for You, More the number for you, YOU. And we also have starting is More Racing Sports, because I've always wanted to be a race car driver. I love cars. If I go back and come back again, I'd be a mechanic. I'd be a grease monkey, because I just love what a man can do with his hands and build and create. It's just my thing. You know what I'm saying? It's just my thing. I love to create. So creating content, I'm gonna do this forever until I can't do it anymore. I'm like, because that's all I've ever done. That's the only thing that I've ever been sustainable for me. I've worked many jobs. I've been employed by whatever, but the most successful things I've ever done in my life was things that I created myself. And I feel like if you can bust your ass with somebody on these jobs, I worked a job one time. In 1 year, I worked 364 days. I took 1 day off. And I realized if I can bust my ass every single day for somebody else, I can do it for me and my family. And that's what I promote, entrepreneurship. But that was my grooming. My grandmother taught me this. A lot of times you learn a lot of stuff when you're young. You don't realize that you know it, good or bad or indifferent, but a lot of positives that you like, I've already done this before. A lot of people don't realize the skills that they have until someone has to tell them, like, look what you bring to the table and what are you doing and how valuable it is. No one can tell you your worth. Insecurity is not knowing your worth. Now, the whole thing about insecurity, like, don't gain a superficial bravado over this, overly confident. The whole, like, my grandmother have a saying. She said, don't set yourself so high up on the horse that if you fall off, and when you fall off, that you can't just get yourself up, dust your behind off, and get back on the horse. I mean, don't set yourself so high that when you fall, you crushed. You can't manage no more. So always keep it in the middle. Keep it neutral. Keep it cool and calm and collective. Always strive for the best you, but don't think you're better than anyone. But know you're just as good. And no, having that type of teaching, type of grooming growing up, I still had insecurity. I was still dark skinned. I still had the thoughts in my head that I had about myself. And, coming up, we had this thing where with men, you want to be this image that a woman wants. So you want to be that man that women desire. You want to be the Jay-Z. You want to be this, that, and other. But I wanted to tell y'all something. And I want y'all to think about this for a second. These successful people that we think or give us inspiration and desire to become. I mean, what are you modeling? The money, the women, the lifestyle, the houses, the cars, the traveling, going all over the world. A lot of times we don't really know how to live because we really haven't been taught, or the way we thought we were supposed to live, it has kind of been rearranged, kind of been derailed and going to another direction. We as men, we have to build. We have to build our value, correct? So when we build our value, and our value doesn't mean as much unless we have a family to share it with. No success is great by itself. It's just the same thing. Like if a tree fall in the forest, does it make a sound? If you have success and whatever it is, if you don't have no one to share it with, is it very successful? What do you compare it to? Do you compare it to someone liking you, someone patting you on your back, or you just feeling good inside self? And everyone needs appreciation to feel good. Nobody want to bust their ass doing anything. I don't care what it is. And no one don't show them like, yo, you did a good job, or thank you for what you did, or you doing good. Like, everyone needs that. No one is immune to a damn compliment. You know, as men, we know we have to compliment women trying to be nice. You know, rejection is going to come, man. It's going to come. You can't avoid it, and you should not want to avoid it. You should know that no matter how many no's you get, your ass will come back better the next time. Maybe not for that thing, not that job, not that woman, not that whatever. But it ain't over. It's never over because you still breathing. You still got life. It's only over when you can't do nothing no more. You know, you in the bed, it's a wrap, lights out, curtains closed, stage left. Insecurity is fucking with us. Insecurity can come and just not knowing, not having the solutions, don't know where to look for them at, you know, and feeling we or just taking rejections and internalizing them and how we internalize them. Now you can take a rejection and motivate you, or you can take a rejection and it can enrage you, right? It can make you mad. You don't like being dissed or played or whatever, or playing yourself. Playing yourself is only doing something that you didn't know on the other end that you wasn't gonna get it. And y'all know what I mean. I tell you a little story. It was this woman I like long time ago. This is not recent. This is nowhere not recent. I was in my 20s. So this is over 20 years ago. I like this young lady. And I used to go where it was a place she worked there I used to frequent. And speak to her. She lived in my neighborhood. You know what I mean? So it wasn't like I didn't know her. It wasn't like I'm just trying to holler at somebody, but I knew of her. I knew her. You know, she grew up in my neighborhood. And I liked her and want to take her out and want to go out, and she always had these excuses, whatever like that. But it wasn't that deep, whatever. I liked her, want to get with her. And later on, I'm gonna leave something out of this story. But later on, I guess some way vicariously I found out, she had a man or whatever, right? And I was like, and as a man, I don't want to holler at another woman, try to get at another woman if she's already in something. Like if she's in a relationship, she married, like that's a turn off. That's taboo to me. Like, when I was young, I ain't give a damn. Like whatever. He ain't gotta know. You know how that go. Like he ain't gotta know. You know how that go when you're young. Like, it's just you have that in you. But as you get older, you're like, there's other women out here. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't have to keep trying to holler at someone they ain't trying to holler back. Just move on. And it wasn't like she was the only woman I was talking to. Don't get that misconstrued. Never that. But trying to get at her. So anyway, I found out that she was in a relationship or whatever like that. And I was just like, why didn't you tell me? I wouldn't have never really bothered you. I would have respected what you had. And I wouldn't have disrespect. I felt like I was disrespecting her when I found out she was in a relationship. And I was like, why? Why didn't you tell me you was in a relationship? And she was like, oh, because I liked you. Now, fellas, how many times have a woman reject you because she liked you? Now, for some, that may be a little mind-blowing, a little trippy, but trust me, that shit happens on a regular. Happens on a regular. Women do it all the time. They'll tell a man a lot of stuff that, you know what I'm saying? And they talk about how men lie. They lie about this, they lie about that. Like women cap as much as men. Women don't lie lesser than men. I ain't even gonna say women lie more than men. I'm gonna say men and women lie about the damn same, about the same things. It's not even different. Their reasons may be different. A man ain't gonna never tell a female, I lied to you because I liked you. We're not gonna get away with that shit. What we have to do? What is our story? Our story, like I lied to you because I didn't want to hurt you. same shit coming from two different people. My whole point of bringing that up is a lot of times you don't know until you know. And until you know better, you won't do better. You know, insecurity is something that's so instilled because it could be based on one thing that happened to you, and you trying to recover from that one thing. Little boys are sweet. They're nice. They just want to like you. They just want to be liked. And a lot of times you go through, the youngness of teenage years and stuff like that. You know, them girls ain't, unless you are an athlete, unless you're very, very popular, a thug, you know what I'm saying, young drug dealer, young gangster like that, they ain't feeling you. When I came up, the women wanted the Jay-Z's and the Tupacs and the Tretch from Naughty by Natures, and they wanted these particular images of someone that had something. This is the 90s now, so it's no different. It's 2020s. I don't give a damn, but in the 90s, it was the same shit. It was the same shit. And if you ain't have no car, you know what I'm saying? Like you 17, whatever, 18, whatever years old, you're doing the best you damn can. You're trying to get out of high school, trying to do something, trying to get a job, or trying to get in them streets, or trying to go to college. Men like women. we would like you if we had something, we didn't have something. Like we're gonna like you regardless. So we have to accept the rejection, the insecurity that be like, I didn't have this. Then a lot of times we get older, we get so fixated on I ain't had that car then, so I got this car now. I ain't had the clothes then, but I got the clothes now. I ain't had them shoes then, but I got them shoes now. Like we trying to help that little boy inside of us because it's there. Like they're saying, like, if you can heal that little boy inside of him, you will always have that man loyal to you, whatever like that. But women ain't trying to heal shit in you. You got to have your shit together when you come to the scene. And I got that kind of time. They shouldn't be there to try to heal you either. You got to heal yourself. You got to recognize, look in the mirror, and fix these insecurities. I have insecure now because I know it's a lot of things that I need to secure as a man to provide and do all the things like, and guess what? I'm going to get it. I don't give a damn. If I'm 65, I'm still gonna go after it to get it. The only thing that can defeat your insecurity, the whole point of bringing this up, the only thing that's going to defeat your insecurity is you and how you see yourself and how you feel about yourself. Do you love yourself? Do you? Do you like you? Say you don't like you. What are you going to do about the things you don't like about you? Are you going to fix them? Or are you going to try to find somebody that's going to accept these things that you don't even like about yourself? What kind of shit is that? I don't want nobody to accept something from me that I won't even accept for myself. I got to go and prove this. The only way we can get rid of insecurity, gentlemen, is you got to fix it. You have to work at it. You got to identify all the things about you that you don't like. Some things about you don't like, you can't fix. You can't fix your height. You can't fix your complexion. But maybe you can't see. You can get glasses, get eye surgery. Teeth fucked up, go to the dentist. There's certain things that you're not gonna be able to fix, but you have control over your weight, your appearance. Do you look your best self? Are you dressing your best self? Because you will attract whatever you're projecting in the universe. If you project hate for a woman, you ain't gonna get no woman. If you project disrespect for women, don't expect no woman to have respect for you. You can't get what you can't give. How about that? Insecurity is the things that doesn't make us secure within ourselves. It is our job as men is to tighten that ship up, make no excuses, and make it happen. I support you if you support me. That's how it goes down. We're not perfect. So we always got something to work on every single day. I don't care what it is. I don't care what it is. It's something that we can work on. You know, maybe you don't cut your fingernails good enough. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Maybe you don't choose the right socks. Like, why I keep choosing these thin old socks that don't hold up on my leg, or whatever? Like, pick a better sock. Maybe causing blisters on your feet or like that. You know what I'm saying? Yo, we have no excuses to make. All we do is have opportunity to get better. Right? Yeah. So that's to everyone that feel insecurity. I'm gonna talk about it more. I'm gonna go into depression. I had bouts with that. I've tried to commit suicide more than once. Yeah. Because of how I feel about myself. You know, it don't matter what other people feel about you. What do you feel about you? And what are you projecting? What is the perception about you? And the perception could be completely wrong to you, but because they don't know you. And that's fine. Keep that on the back burner. But know you control you. You can make you better. And the goal is to love and feel good about yourself before anyone could feel good and love you. Love you. 100. Keep it a buck. And I'll be back. Peace.